the four principal verbs used to express future: present simple, present continuous, going to, and will. Future is any moment after now. Like many other languages, the English language can use a present tense to talk about the future. The English language makes a distinction between what people do and events or timetables, things. For events or timetables, the English language uses the present simple. For people, it uses the present continuous. Simple present for things. We use it for timetables and fixed future events, such as the posters that we usually see for concert shows. Those are timetables or fixed future events, even the one that you have at school. We use the verb in the simple present form plus adverb of future time when necessary to avoid confusion with the present time. It is not always necessary because we can deduct that the sentence is about the future because it begins with when or what time. Adverbs frequently used: tomorrow, tomorrow morning, next, next week, on Monday, on any future date.
Excuse me, does this train leave for Manchester at 7:30?
Excuse me, does this train leave
No,
for Manchester
this one
at
leaves for London in
7:30?
5 minutes' time.
No.
The
this
train to
train
Manchester
for
leaves from
London
platform
in
2
5
at
minutes'
7:30.
time. The train to Manchester leaves from
Excuse me,
platform 2
does
at
this train
7:30?
leave for Manchester at 7:30?
No, this one leaves for London in 5 minutes' time. The train to Manchester leaves from platform 2 at 7:30. Simple present for things. What time does the next train for Hull leave? It leaves at 10:15 a.m. When does the school start? It doesn't start until September. So here we have the example that if we use what time and when question, it comes with the future, right? For timetables or events. Are the shops open tomorrow? Yes, they open at 9 a.m. and close at 6 p.m. Is there a meeting next Wednesday? Yes, it starts at 3 p.m. and don't be late. Right, what about for people? And here we have to remember that when we talk about any future arrangement for or planned actions for people, we have to use present continuous. We use the verb am, is, are, which is the verb to be, plus the verb ending in ing, plus the adverb of future time when necessary to avoid confusion with the present time. It is not always necessary because we can deduct that the sentence is about the future because it begins with when and what time. Sometimes the verb we use helps to indicate arrangements for the future, for example, leave and come. Adverbs frequently use tomorrow morning, next week, on Monday, on any future date. Let's listen to this conversation.
What are you
I'm
doing
meeting
tomorrow
Mary
evening?
at 6:30.
I'm meeting Mary at
Then
6:30.
we are going to the cinema to see
Then
the
we are
new Star
going to the
Wars.
cinema to see the new Star Wars film.
Right. So here we have two girls talking about their plans, right? Their arrangement. What is the organization or how they have organized their day. I'm not working in London next week. Dawn is leaving on the midnight train. We are flying to New York tomorrow morning. When are you coming to visit us? What are you doing at the weekend? I'm meeting Mary at 6 o'clock. Perhaps I'm asking at 2 p.m. They aren't playing tennis this afternoon. What time are you going to the gym? As you can see, there are some red expressions or words in this example. Those represent the present continuous. You can observe that the verb to be, is, and are is there, and next to them you have the verb with ing ending, which is called present continuous. What you have as a bolded green underlined, those are the future adverbs expression. Next week, on the midnight train, tomorrow morning, and some others. I'm going later this afternoon. Present simple and present continuous. We have to remember, are the shops open now? Are the shops open tomorrow? Future. Hurry, the bus is leaving. That's now. But hurry, the bus leaves in 5 minutes. That's future. I'm playing tennis with John. That's now, at the moment. But if I said I'm playing tennis with John at 6 p.m., that's future. To be going to, we use is, are, plus going to, plus base form of the main verb to express two types of situation. A, people's intentions, people's plan, right? We can only have intentions for the future, so although we often use them, adverbs of future time are not always necessary. And B, predictions based on the present time, which we usually call the evidence, which has to be a strong evidence in the present time to use the to be going to form. From what we see around us, we believe that something will happen in the very near future. Listen to this girl. I'll be back at 5 o'clock.
Mom,
I'm going
I'll be
to
back
play
at
tennis
5
with Mary.
o'clock. I'm going to play tennis with Mary.
That's people's intentions. Predictions based on what we can see.
It's going to rain in a few minutes.
Look at those clouds.
Look at those clouds. It's going to rain in a few minutes.
To be going to. I'm not going to watch TV. I'm going to watch TV this evening. I'm going to visit Italy sooner or later. Is she going to marry him? Yes, she is. Is Mary going to have a baby? Yes, in June. Are you going to learn German next term? Who is going to wash the dishes? Not me. I think now that John is going to go to London in a week's time. Going to go is repetitive, so we prefer to say is going. Are you going to come with us to the cinema? Going to come doesn't sound too good, so we prefer to say, are you coming? Will. Will future form helps other verbs to express future. Like other modals, will is followed by the base form bare infinitive verb of the main verb. The negative form is won't, but if we want to emphasize the negative, we say will not. Will is used in many circumstances to indicate the future, but it is not used for our future intentions, plans, or programs because will is an indicator of certainty. Will is used for requests, for promises, for snap decisions, spontaneous decisions, for predictions, for the inevitable, to show determination and volunteering to do something. In sentences with the verbs of opinion in the first conditional. Listen to this. Help me to do the ironing.
Will anyone help me to do the ironing?
That's a request, right? Will. Request. When you to ask somebody to do something. Will you help me to cook dinner? Or will you help me to do homework? Right? That's a request. Will you clean your bedroom tomorrow, please? Will you marry me? Will you please turn the television off? I'm afraid to go alone. Will you come with me? Promises. That's promising to do something. I promise I will pay you back next Monday. I will definitely pay you back, I promise. I can't help you today, but I promise I'll help you tomorrow. Will you promise me not to tell anyone what I've just told you? Snap decisions.
Look at that price.
That's a
I
spontaneous
tried on
decision.
and I'll buy it.
Listen to these women's talking. Snap decisions made instantaneously with no planning. I like that dress. I'll buy it. How will you pay, madam? I'll pay cash. No, it is snowing. Okay, I'll stay at home then. I haven't got any money with me. All right, I'll pay this time. John, what does this word mean? I don't know. I'll look it up in the dictionary. Predictions.
Axel will marry a very rich girl. Rochi will be president.
Zara will invite
Zara
to her 15th birthday. Predictions, forecast of a future event. This is the weather forecast. Forecast, remember, it's windy, cold, rainy, snowy. It will rain in London tomorrow morning, but it won't snow. Will robots dominate the world in the 2050? He will graduate in 5 years' time. I'm sure the world will be a better place in the near future. He won't be president for much longer. Something inevitable.
I will be 4 next year.
In this case, the boy will be 4 next year.
Yay! I will be 4 next year.
And here comes our examples. The inevitable. Something certain in the future. John is 16. He will be 17 next June. Without water, those plants will die. Unless you are wearing a tie, you won't be allowed into the dining room of the 5-star hotel. To show determination. I don't want to go to school today, Mom. You will go whether you want to or not. You must tell me what John said. I will not tell you. I won't break the promise I made. You can ask me 1,000 times, but I will not give you any more money. Volunteering to do something. That's something spontaneous too, when you volunteer to do something. I need some help with the suitcase. Okay, John will help you. It's very hot in here. I'll open the window if that's alright with you. My train leaves at 6. Don't worry, I'll take you to the station. Who helped me to prepare dinner? I will. In sentence with verbs of opinion. Do you think John will come to my party? Yes, I think he will. I believe John will be very pleased when you tell him the news. I wonder what Mary will say when you tell her. I'm sure she will be very happy in her new house. I know he will study very hard for this exam. Well, there you have think, believe, wonder, I'm sure, and know that correspond to verbs of opinion. And in the first conditional, remember that the first conditional, yes, you have if conditional, yes, if clause that comes with present simple, and the future. If it rains, I will take an umbrella with me. I won't come unless you invite John too. I'll phone you if I leave work later than I usually do. John won't be able to help us unless we ask him well in advance. And if I go to Italy next year, I'll ask Mary if she would like to come with me. So remember, in the first conditional, you first need to use the present simple with if or unless, and then you complete it with the future will.